Hi, good evening, it's Gene. Have you got a mortgage right now? Well, let me tell you something. It's unlikely you're going to be able to pay that off. Why do I say that? Because they have not revealed to the general public how harmful artificial intelligence is. Do you remember going into your supermarkets when there was only cashiers scanning your food? And then all of a sudden it became rare, and what more became apparent in supermarkets was self-scan. Well, that's artificial intelligence. And we got cars that Elon Musk has designed that are self-driving. That means if you're a driver, a lorry driver, it's only a matter of time before your days are numbered. And it is only a matter of time before everybody's days are numbered. Why do I say that? Because artificial intelligence works across the arena of every industry. You don't need a biologist. You don't need a physician or a scientist who knows chemistry and things like that. Artificial intelligence can do all that. There is a problem, an underlying problem. It's only going to be capable of what it's been programmed to do. But I'll guarantee you, for those that are rich and the elite, it's at a stage where they're satisfied and prepared to let it carry over. Problem is for us, is what do we do in this monetary system to survive? There's always going to be a nurse that needs to wipe somebody's arse when they've shit themselves in a hospital bed. I know that sounds crude, but you know what? That is probably the only job that will survive, or one of the very few. Doctors won't be needed in the future because every ailment will be put into the system so that, there will be a resolve for whatever ailment there is. Why am I showing you a picture of Putin? Because they're about to bring in the new system and they're provoking one of the world's most stockpilist countries on this planet with nuclear missiles. And that'll be enough for them to evoke a war. And then after the war, they bring in the new system. And let's face it, war does reduce numbers of human beings. And we're just cannon fodder. We're just dust on their shoes. I'm not kidding you. I realise now why they don't like me talking. It's because I'm a realistic. I've got the ability to forward think. What happens if we carry on down this road whilst these scenarios happen? What is it leading to? I want you to start thinking about these things. Someone said in the comments section yesterday that you are paranoia. You tick every box of paranoia. Really? Did that person never see the self-service tools come about? That person never hear about artificial intelligence and how dangerous it is. Even one of the world's richest men is talking out about how dangerous artificial intelligence is. Elon Musk. But why I'm talking to you right now is that Vladimir Putin has said that if any of the Western countries start putting boots in the ground in Ukraine, that will be the borderline for World War III. I'll just let you know right now, British troops are in Ukraine right now. And in the last week, Ukraine has boasted the downing of a £300 million spy plane belonging to Russia. You know, there is the ship that has recently been destroyed in the Black Sea. There is the bridges that have been blown up. And there is no way Ukraine could have done this on their own. And Vladimir Putin knows this. And he warned the line that would be crossed would be when foreign forces, NATO countries, get involved in this war. He would launch a nuclear attack on those nations. And I'm warning you guys today that you need to take what I'm saying very serious and to heart, because we could be on the brink of a nuclear war. Because given this guy's character and recent profile, he has delivered what he said. He told NATO, if you keep impinging on the borders of Russia, we are going to sort this out. That's the reason why Ukraine is at war with Russia right now, because they wanted to be part of NATO. Russia wasn't going to have anything to do with it. And let's face it, let's go back to the Cuban Missile Crisis. Does anyone remember that even? America said, no fucking way, you're going to put nuclear missiles on our doorstep, within a 30-minute delivery system to annihilate our country. No way we're going to have that. Well, what do you think is happening, with Putin right now with regards to Ukraine? He's saying no. And that's why, there is a war going on right now. Provoked, backed, funded, armed by the West and NATO countries. That war is being sustained, and now it is coming out that there are British forces on the ground in Ukraine. It's unbelievable. You know what? I totally agree with you guys. You know what? I need to get closer to God. I really do. You know what? It's been a while. I used to dream a long time ago. Well, not so long ago. Years ago. About walking with God. And even sitting even on a park bench with God. And just, we're both enjoying, the lake in front of us, the birds that are flying by, the clouds in the sky, the trees, everything. You know what? I'm almost there. I wish God would give me the strength and give you the strength to understand what's happening right now. Because I don't want to pull your bedding off you when you're asleep and nice and warm and you've got your company next to you. I don't want to do that to you. But I feel I must. Because we're not in the same times as what we was 20 years ago. And 20 years ago, things just took a direct fall. We had the collapse in 2008. We're in a recession right now in the UK. And there's over 10 countries now globally in a recession. I think to myself, it's a bit of a coincidence, isn't it, that all the countries are having elections right now for the new decider of who's going to run country. It seems to me like a new world order. You know, words I would never have spoken years ago, and now I will. I thought these people that was talking about new world order years ago were delusional, but they're not. They're exactly right. You know what I've tried to bring to your attention tonight? If you've got property, and I said this a year ago, you could have saved yourselves tens of thousands of pounds. I'm going to say it again tonight. Get out of the cities, because they're toxic and they're going to go south. And you know what I mean by that? They're going to go to the wall. They're going to go bankrupt. And you don't want to be in a city, in a tower block, when the water's not running, the sanitation is not leaving the city, and there is no logistics supporting that city. We have been conned, robbed of our future, of our children's future, by this generation of malignant cancer politicians. Get out the city as fast as you can and take the losses as you have to. You know what? Because if you stay, you're a dead man. That woman that sleeps next to you is unprotected, and your children are unprotected. If you care about living a life, get out that city right now. I'm telling you now. And I'm telling people in my country, in the UK, in Scotland, in Wales, in Ireland, and in England, and I'm telling people in Canada, the United States, Canada, South Americas, Australia, New Zealand. Stay away from the cities, because they're all about to go so toxic. It is going to be unprecedented. You know what? You are very fortunate, and maybe by God's will you was able to listen to this, what I said tonight. But in time, watch this play out and prove me right. This is not paranoia. This is just evaluating facts and what is taking place right now. And you know what? Waste of time maybe mentioning that link. You know what? We've lost everything already. We've had our bank account fucking robbed. So, you know what? Is it worth even mentioning the link down there? Things are going to change here at this observatory. You know what? We're not just providing information on the magnetic North Pole. We're providing information, heads up information on protecting millions of people. I want you to share this video. And you know what I want to see, guys, more than anything? I want to see a thumbs up. You know what? You've got the ability to just click that thumbs up. I'm not bothered about YouTube's algorithms, but I want to know that you understand what I'm talking about and that you get it. And what I like more than anything else is when I watch CNN, the BBC, with just 300 thumbs up, and a channel like this with 1,000 thumbs up. That's what I like. You know what? Because I know we're all in this for the long haul. We all want the best outcome out of this. And we definitely don't want this evil to succeed. You know what? We will stamp out the darkness, and we will shine a teeny weeny bit of light in the vast universe, and everybody will see it. I love you all. Take care of your loved ones. As always, bye for now.